Hi everyone, we're just about to get started. Oops. Let's see, I'm just pinning the comment right now. And just a second. Tap on it. Oh God. Oops. Hang on just a second. Just getting started. Okay, just pin the comment. Okay. Hi everyone. We are going to wait just a few moments. I see lots of people logging in right now. So nice to be here. Oh, hi from Argentina. How are you? So great you can join us. I hope everyone's having an amazing day today. Oh, hey Grace. Hi. All right. So we're just going to wait another moment to get started. So many lovely people showing up. This is going to be really exciting today. All right, let's get started. So, welcome everybody. My name is Sarah Song, and I've been with Murad for about 2 years, working global visual merchandising. So, I've been able to help create displays for Sephora, Ulta, Professional Channel, and some of our international retailers. And aside from that, I'm also a certified aromatherapist. I have a wellness company called Your Limbic, and I'm really passionate about helping people manage stress using aromatherapy as a self-care tool. One of the reasons why I absolutely love working with Murad is not only are they an amazing skincare company, but they're just an amazing company, and they're built upon Dr. Murad's pillars of health and wellness. And one of those pillars is be kind to your mind. And given our circumstances today, I cannot think of a better time where being kind to our mind is absolutely resonating with all of us, especially given this time of uncertainty and how stressed we might be feeling right now. So as an aromatherapist, I absolutely love this idea because aroma is a wonderful way, powerful way that we can instantly calm our mind down when we are stressed out. So today I'm going to take you through 5 essential oils that are really great for stress, and stress manifests itself differently. So these are all going to target different areas of stress, and then we are going to make this really cute mini essential oil diffuser. So this particular one I made is more floral, so it has some red rose petals in it. Really beautiful scent. But the wonderful thing about these little personalized mini essential oil diffusers is that you don't need water, you don't need electricity. Typical diffusers are going to disperse the molecules all over a really large space. So if you just want something that's more personalized, as we're spending so much time at home especially, you might not want to get your essential oils going throughout your entire home. This is a really great way to make it a much more personalized experience. And what I love so much about Aroma is that it is just a fast, instantaneous, and powerful way to calm our mind. And the reason why it works is actually quite simple. The part of our brain that is responsible for our stress response, if you've heard of fight, flight, freeze, that's the same part of our brain that manages our sense of smell. So if you can visualize when we're really hyped up and anxious and stressed out, being able to smell something that's really pleasant and has positive memories and is connected to nature is going to calm down that stress response. It's instantaneous, it's fast and effective, and that's why I love Aroma so much for self-care. Now, like I said, I have 5 essential oils. These aren't all of the essential oils, but these are all great for stress. And I'm going to start on this side, which is a little bit more sedative, and go to the side that's a little more energizing. So starting with chamomile. This is Roman chamomile. I'll show you what this looks like. It's a small little flower with a yellow center. And if you've ever had chamomile tea, you know that chamomile has its own unique scent to it. what is so amazing about chamomile is that it's sedative to the nervous system. So if you are having trouble sleeping, if you're extra frazzled and need to calm down, this is a great go-to for that sedation to the central nervous system that you might be looking for. I love drinking chamomile tea before I go to bed and then smelling the chamomile essential oil. That's a great pair because sometimes when we're stressed, we have trouble sleeping. And then next we have lavender. Lavender is probably the most common essential oil out there, but for good reason. It just has amazing benefits across the board. But very much like chamomile, it is also sedative to the nervous system. So you're gonna get that calming, relaxing feeling from it. It's also got a very sweet floral scent to it, which I personally love, and it pairs well with so many other essential oils, which is why it is so common. So for example, if you were looking for something that was going to help you sleep, lavender and chamomile together would be an amazing blend. Lavender and peppermint also, if you wanted something a little more energizing, smell amazing together. And also lavender and your citruses smell, they go really well hand in hand. So love lavender. It's something that I really recommend for, generally having at home, and really using it as a more calming essential oil. And then next up we have one of my absolute favorites. It is frankincense. So frankincense is a tree that is found in very dry desert parts of the world, such as North Africa. And what it is that when you cut the bark of the tree, it actually oozes a sap and creates these little resin pieces right here. And it's from these resin pieces that we get the essential oil distilled. Now, I love frankincense as a go-to for any time you need grounding in your life. And the way I describe grounding is like when you need to connect spirit, mind, brain, body together. If you're feeling extra frazzled, frenetic, overthinking, over worrying, and you just need to ground down, this is my go-to oil for that. It's got a beautiful, complex, a little spicy, warming. I call it almost like it's like a security blanket. It's like a warm blanket when you're cold. It's just such as nourishing and soothing. Also sedative to the nervous system, but very connective if you're looking for some grounding. And then next we have the citrus family. So what I absolutely love about the citruses and why I wanted to include them is that this is just little mandarins that I had in my kitchen, but as an aromatic family, this is probably the most universal that connects us to the feeling of joy and happiness. And there's a few reasons for that. I have some mandarin essential oil here too, but number one, your citrus molecules are actually quite lighter than these. These are going to be a little bit more of a heavy molecule, so it's a little bit more sedative in that way. Sometimes when we are stressed out, it can manifest itself in being a little bit more of a downer. And when we're needing that uplift, that brightness, that kind of like uplifting feeling, I always reach to my citruses. And the other reason why I think they're so associated with happiness and joy is that we think of things like sun, summer, being outside, being outdoors, even a sense of youthfulness when it comes to thinking about our citruses, right? So I always love the citrus family as a go-to for when I'm feeling just a little bit like I need a mood elevator. And I would say that my personal go-tos are more like the mandarins, the sweet oranges, the grapefruits versus lemon. Lemon to me is a little bit more on the acidic and sharp side. So for self-care and stress relief, I kind of stick with my oranges and grapefruits. And then lastly, I wanted to share with you something that was a little bit more energizing. Sometimes when we are stressed out, it can manifest itself in a more heavy energy, stagnant, and we need something to kind of help us clear the air and clear our energy out. I wanted to share with you eucalyptus because I think that's something that everybody really kind of likes, you know, but I actually didn't go to the store for that, and I had rosemary in my garden for this. But rosemary and eucalyptus work very similarly in the stress relief area of clearing energy and making us feel a little bit more, needing a little bit more motivation. So one tip I have is that this is a bottle of eucalyptus, is that if I just need a little bit of a gentle push, I love to put some drops into the four corners of my shower. And what I really love about that is that I just created my own steam inhalation. So it's really like a 2-for-1 with that. And it feels really nice to just get motivated. So for my blend today and for a diffuser, what I'm gonna make is, I'm looking for something in the more uplifting with a little bit relaxing. So I'm gonna look to my citruses and my lavender. I'm actually gonna do something with grapefruit and lavender together. It's a little gloomier in LA today. It's a little bit of rain, so just want something that's gonna uplift me a little bit, but also keep me calm. And what I love to do, just as a blending tip, is like, just smell the bottle to your nose and make sure that's what you like. Because if you don't like what you're smelling out of the bottle, that's what it's gonna smell like out of the diffuser. So I love this combination. And now, the tools you are going to need for this, just do a little swap. You're just gonna need a small spoon, a little glass jar. This is just a little 1-ounce glass jar that I have. You can use any type of glass jar. Essential oils like to be in glass more than plastic. And I will say that honestly, you could even reuse like an old eye cream glass jar, something like that. I'm always reusing my glass stuff. If you have something like this works well. This is just a apothecary type jar. But you're gonna want a small little glass vessel and then a stainless steel or glass bowl. And then what we're gonna use is 2 tablespoons of this really beautiful coarse Himalayan salt. And I love the pink Himalayan salt because it's not only got like the, you know, energizing and healing minerals that come from Himalayan salt, it's just a really beautiful salt. And you want a coarse salt. Anything too fine is going to melt once you put the essential oils on it. So I like to use a coarse salt for this. And for this size vessel, we are going to use about 15 to 18 drops. So like I said, the grapefruit is a lighter molecule. The lavender is a little bit aromatically heavier. So when I pair these together, I'm gonna do a 3-to-1 ratio. And then I just start, so 3 drops to 1 drop. And I just start, so that's 6, 1, 2, 3. And I just start and mix it once I'm about halfway in. I wanna always smell, test, see if I like the direction it's going in and make any adjustments. I like where this is going. So I'm gonna continue. And, okay. And then once that is all in there, what I love to do with my diffusers is I love to add a little bit of the dried botanicals. So this is a 1/4 teaspoon of lavender. And not only is it just visually fun and it is another aromatic layer, what it's gonna do is it also brings a connection back to the plant from which the essential oil was distilled. And I always love that connection to nature. So this is what it's gonna look like when you're done. And then you're basically just gonna spoon it into your jar. And honestly, this is the hardest part of making your own diffuser because it really challenges you to just slow down. Slow your brain down because you can't really rush this process. And we know that when we get stressed out, our brain is highly activated, and that's what's activating our bodies. So we want to just use this time, actually, it's kind of meditative, just slow it down. Okay, and then once it's filled, you have your mini essential oil diffuser. And so the way I like to use this is what I like to call a shake it to wake it. All of the molecules are still in there, getting to know each other, dancing around. This scent will evolve over time because the molecules between the citrus and the lavender are still interacting with each other, right? Oh my gosh, it smells so good and refreshing and calming. Love it. The way I like to use these is it's really very simple. We just close our eyes, breathe in, breathe out. And the reason why this is so beautiful is because aroma is intrinsically connected to our breath. And we know that when we're stressed out, that if we can slow the breath down, calm the breath, it calms our brain down, it calms the mind down, it calms the body down. So it's a beautiful way to pair these two very simple activities, just smelling and breathing together. And you can smell this with, and pair it with a mantra. You can do this before meditation. You can also do this checking emails and while you're on your Zoom calls for work. I think aromatherapy and work go hand in hand because quite frankly, when we're working, our brains are constantly going at a very fast pace and that adds to our feelings of stress, right? So being able to just pair the breathing with other activities is really wonderful. I hope you enjoyed this workshop today to make your own diffuser. You can always just have a bunch of them laying around your house, put them in your bag when we get to go back outside, take them to work, leave them in your car, put them by your nightstand, your work from home desk. I think these are just really wonderful self-care tools that you can make with the essential oils you have at home. All right, thank you so much again. I'm Sarah Song, and if you have any questions about aromatherapy, self-care, well-being, feel free to reach out. I'm Love Your Limbic on Instagram. Hope to hear from you. Thank you so much, Murad. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Stay safe and healthy out there. Bye. Talk to you soon. Bye.